Now we're going to work on adding products. We're going to do a couple of things. I'm going to show you how to add one product. I'm going to show you how to add multiple products at once. I'm going to show you how to clone a product, even though I've shown you before. I'm also going to show you how to edit multiple products at once and edit a single product. I'm going to show you how to update the price and stock for all products. So let's start. To add one product, if you're on your home page of your dashboard, go to products, then click on products. There's a plus sign up here. Click on it, add product. You fill in all the information. I'm just going to take you through this information one time. Name, which is the name of the product. For this, I'll call the product training. Category, you have to select a category. You can select this buyer if you want to select multiple categories, as you can see. For this particular product, I'm going to just select one category, which is general. Add the price. I'm going to make the price 5,000. Full description. This is just a description that will show under the product. I'm going to just put training product here. As you can see, it's a text editor, so you can, if you understand HTML, you can type what you want to type there. You can put your HTML code here, and to appear how it be the format on the front end. You can do a lot of formatting. You can bold, italic, strike through, numbered list if you want. But yeah, you can also add an image here if you want, and a video here. So anything you want to put in the description, you just have to walk through this. It's a normal HTML text editor that allows you to do multiple things. Status, active, disabled, or hidden. We're going to keep it active for now. We're going to put an image. Let's put okay, let's just put this. Let's put this image here. Option settings, we'll get back to this later. Pricing and inventory. Code, like I said before, if you have a code that you use for personal stock keeping, in this one I'll just put code test. You can also be left empty if you want. List price, manufacturer suggested price. I'm going to put 75 here. You can also be left empty if you want stock. Stock can remain on 1 if you want, but I'm going to put 100 here. Zero price action basically says if this price here is 0, what should it look like on the front end? If you put do not allow customers to add product to cart on the front end for any product that has 0 as its price, they won't be able to add to cart, meaning they'll be able to purchase that product. You can put allow customers to add to cart. That means maybe okay, the price of that product is meant to be 0 on purpose. You can put ask customer to enter the price. That means before they add to cart, there will be a place where they will tell them to enter the price. So you can use that as you see fit. For now, it do not allow to customers to add cart is the default, but it doesn't really matter since we have a price. Track inventory, yes or no. If you put yes, every time a product is purchased, the stock number will be reduced. So it will be reduced by the number of products purchased. If one product is purchased, this will be reduced to 99 automatically. It's just a way so that you don't oversell. But if the product, for instance, is unlimited or you have a max unlimited number, or you don't have, if let's say the stock is 1, for instance, but you know you have more than one, you don't have to set it to more than one if you don't want. If you have, let's say, an unlimited or an abundance of a particular product, you can put one in stock, then put no here, meaning after each purchase, nothing will be decreased. Because once this gets to 0 on the front end, it will show product is out of stock. So if you never want the product to show it is out of stock on the front end, you just put this as no. Or if you have a particular maximum number of that particular or stock of that product, then you put yes, so that after every purchase it decreases in number. Minimum order quantity. If let's say for a particular product the minimum they can order is maybe 5 of that particular or 5 units of that particular product, then you can put it here. So it's just if there's a particular product you want to sell at a particular, like, okay, for every order of this product you must purchase 5 of this. It just depends. So you can use that how you see fit. That means in the front end, the minimum amount they'll be able to put there is 5. I'm going to just put this here. Maximum amount quantity, I'll put 10. That means that's the maximum they can purchase. So if you want to limit the amount of product a particular person can purchase for one particular order, you can put a maximum. Maybe it's a product that will sell out fast once you share out the link or something. You can put a maximum order quantity. That means they won't be allowed to purchase more than that particular amount. Quantity step. If you want, let's say you want a product to be purchased in particular quantity steps. So let's say you want it to be like, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, like that, then you just have to put 2 here. If you want it to be 3, 6, 9, basically there will be a select box in the front end that will show like the quantity steps. I'll show you what that looks like once you create this product. List quantity count. It goes hand in hand with the quantity step. As I said, if you put a quantity step here, like for instance, this one I've kept here 2, that means there will be a select box in the front end that will be like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, this thing. In this case, since I have 100 products, that select box will be from like 2 to 100. So to do 2, 4, 6, 8 up until 100. But if I wanted to only list a particular amount, let's say I wanted to stop at like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. If I wanted to stop at 10, that select box, then I just put 5 here. That means that select box, there will only be 5 different quantity steps. Taxes, depending on how you want to use it. If let's say you want to defer payment, if you want payment to be deferred for a particular product, let's say you want them to pay 20% of that particular amount or something, of the particular this thing, maybe 80% of the payment should be deferred to later, then you can click on this. If you want 50% of the payment to be deferred, that means at the checkout the product price will still be 5,000, but at the checkout only 20% of the price will they be required to pay for. Same thing for 50%, only 50% of the price will they be required to pay for. um this creation date is just the date you created the product. Available since the date the product was available. Out of stock action. So if the product is out of stock, you can put buy in advance. Buy in advance basically lets the customer buy out of stock products, and the products that will be available since a specific date. So if a product will be available on a particular date, or the product is out of stock but you want them to be able to buy it in advance, because the product will still be available later, you can put buy in advance here if you want them to sign up for notification. So if the product is on zero or negative quantity, that means like the number of products around is zero or is a negative quantity, then you can put it that they will sign up for notification. That means they will just put their email in. Once the product is available, they will receive an email. For this, we'll just put it on none, or we can put sign up for notification here. Downloadable, if the product is a downloadable product. So we'll get back to this. Short description, also another small description you can put. I'll show you how it looks on the front end. Testing short description. So as you can see, I'll show you how that looks on the front end. Search words. If they're like particular words that you want. Okay, let me just list. So you can enter a few words here, and the product will appear in the results of the built-in search for those words, even if the product name or the description doesn't have them. So let's say you are maybe selling a television, you can put, I don't know, words that are not part of the name or something inside these search words. So it just depends. It's kind of like a marketing this thing. That means let's say if the product name is television and you want when someone search for home appliance for it to appear under that search list or under the search bar, then you can put home appliance here. So it just depends on what you want. For this case, I'm going to, okay, the product, this particular product has training product. It has testing short description. I'm just going to put this as short description so I can show you that, okay, it will show up in the front end testing. So I'll just put test in there. Promo text is also another this thing. And I'll show you in the front end of what it is used for. It's just another place where you can also put some sort of description or instruction text. So I'll click on create. So we just click on create. So once you click on create, it will take you to this page. We'll go through what SEO options and all these other tabs are for. But this is basically just what where it takes you to once you click on create. This is how the product looks on the front end. As you can see, this is the image we kept. This is the name. The code for the product is shown here too. That's the SKU unit. The price is shown and the list price is shown. It shows that it's in stock. Minimum quantity for training. That's the minimum amount you can buy at once is 6. The maximum amount you can buy is 10, as we set at the back end. Like, yeah, just in case this thing, because I set the minimum and maximum account, this doesn't matter. I'm going to remove this too, so that I show you what quantity step and this quantity count looks like in the front end. Like I said, our quantity step is 2, this quantity count is 5. So let me refresh this. Yeah, as you guys said, quantity step is 2. That means it's just going to show a list of 2, 4, 6, 8. If I kept it as 3, it would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 4, the same thing. So it just shows multiples of the product based on whatever you kept here. Then the list quantity count, basically how many of that particular, how many of that quantity step will be on this list here. I can change this to, I don't know, 50 if I want. Save, refresh. If I change to 50, as you can see. So if you just wanted to select the quantity from a select box, you can do that. If I remove this 2, put 0, 0, and I refresh, they'll be able to just type the amounts they want in the quantity bar. So yeah, so that's basically what that is. This is where the promo text will show. So if you want anything to show up here on the product page or just beside the add to cart or anything, you can put it here. This is for promo text. Description and short description shows here. So let's say you don't have a full description, then your short description will show here. But the moment I put a full description, where's the full description place? The moment I put a full description, I click on save, press this page again. As you can see, the full description has basically replaced the short description. So yeah, all we did in the back end, that's basically how it looks like in the front end. So that's how you add one particular product. To also show you these search words, like I said, testing is here. If I was to search testing, as you can see, it brings out this product training, even though training or test is not in any of the descriptions. So yeah, that's basically how these search words work. You can put any random word there. I can put comma up here. And to show. So that's how the search words basically work. So yeah, that's how you create one product or add one product. Thank you.